Good morning, agents. Road Warrior here in the Link Weaver. I am making some hot water for tea later so that I can travel and have tea, which will be very useful. Was just waiting for the bathroom to open up in the campground here. They were cleaning it right when I went out to try and take a shower, so now I think it's open and I can go and clean myself, which will be useful. I think my cats will appreciate that I don't stink as much. By the way, there they are over there. They've cozied up to the overcab bed, as they are wont to do. I do have some good news, well, some mediocre news. Yesterday, obviously, I was still complaining about gas smell, and that was kind of a problem for most of last night, but I figured out a workaround. I simply moved the slide out in, so I have less space to walk around now, which is annoying, but the bed stays the same size. Everything else is pretty much fine. It's just that there's not really a whole lot of space to walk around in, which is fine, really. And once I did that, moved the slide out in, all of a sudden no gas smell. Go figure. So it is something to do with the slide out. I don't know how that's possible. It shouldn't be. There's no lines running through the slide out. There's no lines running anywhere near the slide out, as far as I know. So, yeah, big mystery. Not clear what's going on, unless it's just a coincidence and, like, I don't know. I'm hoping that there will be a chance for me to fix this today. I've got a mechanic who said that he was going to come yesterday. He was busy, so he's going to try to come out this morning, but he does seem a little bit flaky, so I may have to leave here without fixing the issue for good. But if I just get home and the slide outs are in and I park the RV, it'll be fine. If I can get my local RV people to somehow take a look at it and maybe fix it, that would be ideal. As of right now, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But that's the situation. So, yeah. Today's plan is going to be, I'm going to probably go straight, maybe take a quick break in between, but go straight for Stevens Point. I'm going to try to spend a lot of my extra time there, grabbing some uniques. There's a lot of gray, red, and green portals, so should be a good spot. But other than that, I don't really have a whole lot of uniques to chase, so it'll probably be a pretty quick trip today, which, honestly, is going to be fine. I'm happy with that. The screws are all charged. I'm pretty much all packed up. I just need to take in a couple of things from outside. And, yeah, so I'm honestly getting to the point where I'm ready to go. I'm just waiting to hear from this mechanic if he's actually going to be able to make it over to me today. I told him I want to leave by 11. If I don't hear back from him before 10, which is in about an hour, I'm just going to leave. I have no reason to stick around. So, that's the situation. I'll come back to you either a little bit later when I have a mechanic here, or maybe from the road, depending on if there's anything interesting to say. See you then. All right, agents. I am officially on the road. Had my repair guy come and take a look at things. Tightened a few fittings. He said that they were probably leaking, or definitely leaking. He reckons it's good, but I don't know. I've heard that before, so he asked me to make sure I call him or text him if I have any further issues, which is reassuring. I don't know what he's gonna do from, across Wisconsin if I discover an issue either back in the Twin Cities or somewhere further afield. But at least shows that he cares about it. We get back in the RV here. I am in Fremont, Wisconsin, which is about halfway to Stevens Point, which is my first stop. I mean, my second stop, I guess. Grabbed some snacks, some drinks at the gas station, which, as usual, I was looking for Liquid Death, but I couldn't find any. It's kind of hit or miss, so I just grabbed a Coke for my drink with my lunch. Got my delicious cheese and meat snack, and I grabbed one of these like jerky chew things. I don't know if anybody else has fond memories of that, but back when I was in middle school and high school, that was a favorite snack. We'll see how it holds up, I guess. Gonna make myself some tea. I'm also like clearly developing some kind of cold because I have a runny nose. Gonna make myself some tea, probably decaf at this point, despite the fact that I'm gonna drink a Coke. I actually made some extra sandwiches yesterday for First Saturday, so I don't have to make lunch. I can just eat lunch. I also have some granola bars that I think will serve me well. And yeah, that's about it. Once I've got all that sorted, I will get back on the road and I'll come back at you from Stevens Point. See you then. All right, agents. I made it to Stevens Point. I got the Link Weaver parked here on the side of the road. Just across the way is University of Wisconsin Stevens Point, which I think is where I'm going to find a whole bunch of portals. At least that's what I reckon based on the Intel map. So I'm going to hop over there, ride around a little bit, got the scooter out, and see what I can do. I'll try to keep track. Also, I'm going to try to record my game. We'll see how that goes. It's always a bit spotty, but should be good. And hopefully get back on the road pretty soon. See you in a bit. Hello again, agents. I just finished up here in Stevens Point. Mostly just covered the university campus. Honestly, I could do another visit here if I needed to, but I spent an hour here, largely because I was focusing on the wrong thing. I was fielding and hacking, and I realized by the second half of it that I just needed to single deploy and move on. But it was a whole thing. Definitely took my time. And also, I think I'm allergic to Wisconsin. I have been sniffling the entire time, and I don't like it. So I think I'm just going to hit the road here and just try to get home as quickly as possible. I should have about 3 hours of driving here. And I'll just stop along the way where I have an opportunity. I know there's rest areas once I hit 94, but I think until then, I'm going to have to stop at gas stations, which is fine. It's different. I'll probably have to get fuel in an hour or so as well, so actually stopping at gas stations won't be a bad thing at that point. But that's the situation, and hopefully the gameplay footage worked. I'm going to see how long of a video it was. Like I said, I spent an hour here. I don't think it recorded for an hour. I think it stopped somewhere, and I'm not sure how much of it is actually moving or if it froze at some point like it's wont to do. But yeah, should be an interesting experiment. Also, Miss Arthel says hello. She's so sleepy. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. I'll come at you from the next stop. Howdy, agents. Just reporting here from a wayside rest just outside of Marshfield. This is one of the anchors for the field over Marshfield that I didn't take out on my way in because my internet was acting up. I got it. I got it this time. So there's a little less green in Wisconsin today, which is always a good thing. Hop back in the Link Weaver here. Say hello to the kitties. Hello, Munchkin. Hello, Arthel. And once again, I'm gonna make some tea and get back on the road. I only made it about 30-ish, maybe 45 minutes down the road before I needed to stop. And this field was conveniently located for me to destroy while I got a quick stretch of the legs and breath of fresh air. I'm running out of energy. I knew it was going to happen. The mobile repair guy came at like 11, and I was like, I'm going to be in a bad state today, but I just got to keep going. 2.5 hours to the Twin Cities. I should probably stop and have dinner midway there, like 4:30-ish. It's about 3:10 now. I eat dinner pretty early. So yeah, that's my thinking. Other than that, stay tuned. I should have some updates maybe 45 minutes down the road again, maybe an hour if I'm lucky. I'm gonna do my best. Probably crack open another Coke, see if I can't get a little bit of sugar in me. Should help. I'll see you at the next stop. All right, agents. I'm here in Fairchild, Wisconsin, fairly close to the entrance to 94. So I can feel it. I'm so close. I am, however, my sinuses are about to explode. I got some Kleenex, so that'll help. I've been blowing my nose with paper towels, which is not ideal. And yeah, I feel gross. I don't like it. And hopefully the Kleenex will help. Yeah, I'm just gonna make some tea and get on the road again. Again, last day of the trip, of course, I'm just beelining it home. I don't have a whole lot of energy to do anything else. So I will see you at the next stop, which should be a rest area somewhere on 94. Hello again, agents. Quick, final, well, almost final update. I'm at a rest stop in Menominee, Wisconsin. Ari is over it. Munchkin is investigating where we are. There's also a truck that he's, I think, a little curious about, and a truck driver. Anyway, I'm gonna try to power through to the Minnesota border. There's a rest stop just over the border that I'll probably stop at. I'm really in a bad way, so it'd be good to stop and have an opportunity to like blow my nose without driving. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my sinuses, but it's not good. So I'm hoping that being home will help and being able to get some rest, because it's not fun. I don't like this. Yeah. I think less than an hour, maybe just an hour to go. But like I said, I'll stop at that rest stop in particular because I don't think I've been there before. So it'd be nice to grab. And also, there are 3 portals on this side of the freeway. I stopped on the other side of the freeway where there were 5 portals on my way out, and I was able to link across the freeway. So I don't know if that's going to stop anybody from linking, but it's at least more blue links, and I've got keys to everything, so should be good. Anyway, with that, I will see you a little bit down the road. All right, agents. I'm back in Minnesota. I am just here in the first rest stop across the border. Took a quick break. Should be a quick 20-minute drive home. I don't know, it was silly for me to stop, but at the same time, like, I needed a break. My nose is still, my sinuses are still causing me some issues. Munchkin says hello. Ari does not say hello. She is done with today. Gonna put myself together, one more cup of tea, one more cup of water, and then I'm gonna sprint home as quickly as possible. I think the cats will be happy, especially if I do that. So I'll come back to you, hopefully, from home. Hello, agents. I am home. Thank goodness. I still feel very bad, so I'm going to hole up in my room largely for the rest of the night. I was hoping I would be able to get some work done when I got back, but I feel so bad that I'm going to try to be vertical. I'm getting myself some food, some fluids, and all that. So we'll try to convalesce a little, but the important thing is I can sleep in my own bed tonight, and I don't have to worry about propane or awnings or any of that. I can worry about all that tomorrow. And Yeah, I am just, I am unhappy with the state of my sinuses. Can't even get through 1 minute without just feeling like crap. So, that's the situation. Hopefully you enjoyed today. I did get some game footage, so hopefully you enjoyed that. And we did get to see a few places, which is nice. Definitely one of the main reasons to play Ingress is you get to go and see interesting new places. So I do try to bring that through in my videos. Obviously today I was really focused on just getting home, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Really quick, just want to, as always, thank the folks who are supporting me over on Patreon. They are, as of right now, BigBadaBoom, Zach Nelson, Minnesota Resistance, and Teri Lynn. Thank all of you so much for your support. You will hopefully make it possible for me to afford whatever cold medicine I go and buy. If you want to join their ranks, there is a link in the description. Also in the description, there will be a link to my other channel where I have videos of a different nature, playing more sedentary games, which do not require me to get in an RV and to travel across an entire state. It has its pros and cons. I'm gonna go and watch some videos myself now and try to get some rest. And I will see all of you hopefully tomorrow. If I feel really, really bad tomorrow, I might take the day, but we'll see. Thank you all for watching once more. Bye-bye.